Hi folks, welcome to my live blog. Bienvenue à mon blog en direct. Sat Kal Namaste Namaskar. Assalamu alaikum Shalom. Ni hao, ni hao ma. Konnichiwa. Hola. And so on, because my brain's really slowing down right now. I think I said Swadika, but like I said, I'm not staying up pretty much all night with this doggone phone, this notification after notification can be quite annoying anyway. So I was at the church yesterday, a little later than I planned, but I got the last Sunday morning's podcast, and I did a couple of the archives, especially the one I tried to do numerous times, like by the third attempt, and the third attempt was yesterday afternoon without any interruptions. I was able to finally get it finished. That was the sermon from December 27, 2009, entitled Looking Unto Jesus by Pastor Don Schneider. It can be downloaded now. There's a link on the Bethel Pentecostal Church's Facebook page. You can like us on Facebook. We're also on Twitter at Bethel Penticton. So you can follow our tweets, because I tweet a lot at Bethel Penticton. I got my income tax receipt and I took a look at it, and I was amazed to see that I donated $169 Canadian to God's work, and they divided it into $129 for the auditorium fund. That's where I wanted most of it to go in the first place. $10 for the general fund, and $30 for the building fund. Which is okay. But with all due respect, it doesn't do me a bit of good, because even with social assistance disability, like, I don't make enough money to even take advantage of the charitable donation section of the T1 income tax form anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Even with my security job, I still am not making enough money to warrant putting it against my income tax deductions and that. So I'm pretty pleased that I'm broadcasting you from my replacement smartphone, because my first one got stolen. I left it on the table in the Walmart McDonald's in Penticton, and I was tidying up the chairs, and someone decided to take the phone without me noticing. Big mistake. So in this phone, it costs like $700. A $700 phone, and I'm very fortunate I pay $7 a month for the smartphone care plan, because I got this replacement phone for only $150 Canadian. Talk about a God that answers prayer and pours out his blessings. I praise him every day for that. But I've been getting a lot of phone calls. Like every day this person keeps phoning me for rides, and at the most weirdest times. And he does a lot of drinking with his friends. He's more of a childish character than a responsible adult, but that's just my private opinion of him, but without mentioning his name on the air here. On Thursday, he called my cell phone twice. I told him I'm busy doing a podcast, and I had to explain to him that I was doing a sermon podcast edit. He didn't know I was doing the archives, restoring them to the church website, because the website got hacked many years back. So I had to drop everything I was doing and give him a ride to wherever he wanted to go. And this was like just before 2 o'clock, or shortly after. And then by the time I got back to the church building, and thankfully the lead pastor let me in the building, because under normal circumstances the church doors are locked at like 3:30 in the afternoon. So no sooner I get upstairs in the sound room in the church building and get back to work, and he phones again on my cell phone, and I told him I'm busy doing a podcast edit. It's like, what part of I'm busy does he not understand? And when I'm doing a podcast edit, like audio or video, doesn't matter what format, it's like I need to be left alone unless it's an absolute dire emergency, like driving around to drop off resumes isn't considered an emergency in my opinion. Like, he can take the bus, he can get someone else to do it. He shouldn't have to depend on me to do it, because the two reasons why I have my car is, number one, I need it for work purposes in case my security boss calls me to do a security shift. And two, to get to the church and get to my other appointments, especially doctor's appointments, because without it I would have had to take the bus. And thankfully my aunt left me some money so I could get that 1997 Chevrolet Cavalier that I own right now. I'm really struggling financially, because if it wasn't for the fact I'm in subsidized housing, I'd be up a creek without a paddle, literally, because I wanted to get an oil change. I couldn't do that, and I have to get an oil change because I haven't had an oil change since I bought the car, which is like a good 2-3 years ago, which I need to get an oil change done on it. It's vitally important. And this person that been talking about on here, he hasn't given me any money for gas. He says he's going to give me $50. I haven't seen it. We originally agreed to $25 a month, but I haven't seen that, because the last payday, which was the 21st of January, I didn't see one red cent of that money, and I had $100 set aside to put in towards my car insurance for 3 months, and I had to spend some of it on. I bought some extra things for the clubhouse, but that's beside the point. But the point I'm trying to get at is, I had to spend $10 of that money for gas, because I was down to a quarter of a tank. And then on the 21st of January, I had to put $40 more worth of gas for a grand total of $50 of my own money. And to top it all off, last week I had to put $18 of my own money in gas again, good thing there are people that do give me money for gas and stuff. It's very appreciated, but this person likes to take advantage of people, and it's like he's just like my dad, says one thing and does another. It's like my mother, she was alive today. She'd tell him, you do what you say you're going to do. Follow through on what you say. In other words, if you make a promise, absolutely please keep it. Because people are depending on you to do what you tell them that you're going to do. Otherwise, you're setting that person up for disappointment. And it's gotten to the point where I've had to talk to my case manager about this for mental health. It's that bad. And I can't afford to be driving my car around all over town. And I have my own resumes I gotta submit to all these different places. Because of the security job that I have now, it's seasonal. It's like we get more work in the summertime than we do any time other time of the year. And I'm getting to the point where I need more steadier employment. I need another part-time job just so I can put more money into my tax-free savings account, so I can get half decent money to pay a year's worth of car insurance, which is going to cost me $1,000 a year, roughly. And also, I want to save up for my own laptop computer. And I haven't been able to do it because of all these circumstances that crop up. And I haven't even been able to stock up on meal cards and refreshment cards because, well, it's because I treated myself in January over to the Wagner's restaurant, but I rarely go down there, and when I do go down there, I really enjoy myself there, so it's one of the few fine dining restaurants I really enjoy. Otherwise, I end up going to McDonald's or Denny's. I rarely go to Denny's anymore because they're costing a little more money, but the My Denny's app, I got 323 points on it, so might be able to get something from it. But anyway, I thought I'd update you folks on what's been happening. I finally got rid of all those 2014 bulletins from the church website that I said I was going to remove them January 12th, 2015, and I meant January 11th, 2015, and but with my old phone being stolen, I couldn't fulfill what I said what I was going to do, but I finally did it, and I finally caught up on everything that I had to do. And today's Groundhog Day, and I posted on Facebook and Twitter that February is Black History Month, and we should be honoring those who, black brothers and sisters who were in slavery many decades ago, and now they're out of slavery, and hope they stay that way. I don't understand why blacks through the ages were very discriminated against. It got to the point where segregation was the rule of the day back then. It's like whites were on one side of the classroom and blacks were on the other side of the classroom. If it was me, I'd say, forget that kind of nonsense. Just put everybody together and let's be united, and forget what color of skin we're in, you know. That's the multicultural Canada that we live in nowadays, and United States. Praise God for Martin Luther King and Martin Luther King Jr., who brought the civil rights movement and human rights and gave freedom to the black population that they should have had many years ago and many decades ago. So, boy, once I start on one subject, I just keep on going. I'm like a long-winded preacher. Anyways, this video is starting to get almost to the 30-minute mark here, so, and it's way past my bedtime, and I'm pretty sure that Baby Lisa's dog Ella is sound asleep by now, so with that, I'm going to wrap things up for now. Thanks for watching my live blog, and I'll see you later. Merci pour regarder mon blog en direct, et à bientôt. Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Namaskar, Assalamu Alaikum, Shalom. Adios. Arrivederci, Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Ciao. Sayonara, je. Dhaliwal. Bye-bye.